Okay, you should know these simple instructions.
Hmm.
We are live.
Are we?
Yepper.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Good
Welcome to the Fibre
morning.
Friends. All right. Are we? I'm just going to wait for some chat to come up here. I think it actually worked.
Yep, we're in the right spot.
Yay, we are. Good stuff. Well, good morning, Cheryl.
Good morning, Louise.
How are you?
I am good.
Good,
And look
good,
at
good.
that. We're both on the screen at the same time.
Yay. Oh,
Yay.
last week's techie things, I think, have been fixed. Good
Yeah.
morning, everybody.
So good morning and welcome to the Fiber Friends. I think Louise said that and I talked over her. I don't know. I have no idea. I thought I'd
Hello.
move over in front of the window today, and now it's bright out, and I'm a little bit
That's all right. Just enjoy
walking.
the sunshine.
Well, we don't have any sun, but it's definitely
Oh,
brighter
no
here on
sunshine,
the
but
back
just
end.
right. Yeah. Not snowing though, which is unusual for this week. We've had lots of snow, lots of cold temperatures, very wintry.
There is a little bit of snow floating in the air here.
Is there? Of course there is. Well, it's been a perfect week for knitters to wear all their hand knits, their hats, their mitts, their scarves, their like socks, everything. Have to wear what you can to stay warm in these
Oh
crazy,
boy.
crazy cold temperatures.
It is cold and snowing all the way down to Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, polar vortex.
Yes, craziness, isn't it? Well, good morning, everybody. So
Good morning.
we
Look at
are,
all our friends.
I know everybody is
Rita,
jumping in
Jerry,
here this
Carol,
morning.
Karen, Nikki's here, Catherine, Donna, Alice, Marianne. No mama this morning. She has gone ice fishing down at Long Point.
Oh, wonderful. Well, yes, these cold temperatures
Oh
definitely.
yeah, the whole bay is almost completely froze over now. So,
Wow. Well, hopefully she is dressed warm and is having lots of fun. Oh, what is this? Marianne says, quick story. Found an unfinished sweater from the 90s at her mom's. Ran out of yarn. My dear friend Shirley had the exact yarn. Finished it yesterday for her youngest. Oh
I
my
hope you posted a
goodness.
picture.
That is so exciting. Oh, wow. And to find the exact same yarn.
That is so funny. Good morning, Mary. Hello,
That
Trish.
is
So, we're knitting accessories this month. Accessories.
for one more week.
Yep, one more week. Next Saturday is the 1st of February.
I know. So next podcast, we'll pick winners
Yeah.
from
Where
the
the heck did that
accessory.
go? Hey, Mary.
I
Hello, Mark.
know. Yeah.
So I know, did you have a finish last week or was that on Monday?
Darn, I knew there was something else I was going to bring up.
Oh, you didn't bring it up?
I could go get it. Should I do
Because
that?
I have a finish too.
Do you?
Yeah,
Okay, what's your finish?
the same finish you have.
Oh, okay. Well then hold on. You get yours. Let me. Oh my gosh, we're gonna like look like twins.
You're
Okay.
gonna run. She's
I'm
gonna
yeah.
run down.
I'm
So
gonna walk
I'll
very
talk about it.
slowly and carefully.
Don't run, don't fall.
I know if you hear a scream.
This is the bobble hat by Tin Can Knits. I downloaded onto their app. If you guys like Tin Can Knits patterns and you don't have their app, it's excellent. I really like it. The only thing I had to print out from the pattern, because it also keeps it in your Ravelry as well. So um, I had to print off the written instructions. It is a 16 row repeat, like from here to here. It's pretty intuitive, but I still like to reference back And I didn't want to keep, oh, and if I stopped in the middle of a 16 row, I wanted to write down where I had left on. So tea time and breakfast. I know, right, Susanna? Look, I still haven't even had a bite of my yogurt yet. I'm starving. So yeah, you're right, Nikki. Snow globe hat. So I knit mine with the leftover yarn from my sister's sweater, which was, oh crap, I didn't bring it in here. Uh, King Cool Forest, recycled Aran. Couldn't tell you the colorway. It's blue with little colored nips in it. That's what color it is. Oh, you got a pom pom.
I'm doing a pom pom on mine.
I I want to put a pom pom, but I think I want to do like a faux fur. I'm gonna give it
Okay.
to my sister, and I'm worried if I put like a handmade pom pom on it that she'll like throw it in the washer or something, and then it'll be,
Just yet.
you know what'll happen. Little short pieces of fluff everywhere. Okay. I knit the large because my yarn is a little fine. It's definitely, well, it calls for a DK or a light worsted. Uh, this is supposed to be an Aran, but it's at best a light worsted. And you knit yours with, oh,
Mine's with,
decor,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Payne's
an
decor,
old ball,
which is a worsted weight.
which is definitely worsted. Yeah.
Yeah. And you
So,
knit the medium
yes.
or the adult small or whatever it was. I think there was
Yeah,
only two adult sizes, right?
yeah, there was a small medium was one size and the large was the
Right,
next size.
right.
So I did the
You
size
gonna put
small.
yours on?
Sure.
My daughter told me that it was not my color.
Oh, look at that.
I didn't think it was that
Yay!
bad.
I don't know. I think it looks fine. Look at us. Two
Well, I hope
finishes.
so because I have some of this color for a sweater, like close to this color.
Mhm. Look at that. I know. I like this. This was fun.
I
This
like
was
it. You have
fun.
a lot better definition than I do, but mine's not a consistent yarn. It's kind of got blips and fuzzies and
Yeah, and
a little bit thick and thin.
this shows up really well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice high twist yarn.
Twinning. That's right, Marg. I
Yay.
know. I know. It was fun. This was a really fun, I know. Fluff your hair up now, right?
Yeah. Well, I
Um,
just washed it, so that's why we're a few minutes late because, I never can. You get in the shower and it's like, okay, I gotta hurry. I
I
don't
know.
like getting out of bed in case anybody didn't know that already.
Oh,
Yay.
thanks,
So there's
Donna.
my accessory knit. I finished
Yep.
it during the actual challenge.
Yay. Look at us go. We're off to a good start. January, we both have a finish, and
Yeah.
I am hoping. Are you going to try and do another accessory in this last week?
Well, I keep saying that I'm gonna knit Nikki's Christmas Chronicles 2 hat.
Yeah.
It's worsted weight as well,
Yes.
correct?
Yep.
So I'm thinking I may go upstairs and find, I have leftover yarn from doing my throwback cardigan. I have cream and good morning, June. Good morning, Diane. Um, I have cream, I got rust, I got green, all left over from doing that hat. So I
So
might pick one and knit it.
you should. You should. It was fun. Nikki,
Yeah.
that's the hat I've been wearing all this week is your Christmas Chronicles 2 beanie. That is the one. How many is this? Like the third winter I've been wearing it?
Yeah,
It's,
you wear it all the time.
it
It
is
looks so
always,
good on you. I
I
remember
love
you
it.
knitting it.
Yep. I love it. It's my go-to one. It's the one I grab all the time. So highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Okay, so you're gonna try for one more. I'm gonna try for another finish. I've got my lava flow cabled
Oh,
cowl
yeah,
that I'm
yeah.
working on. So I posted a picture. Is Mary in watching this morning? I don't know if I saw her name scroll by in the comments or not. So
That looks so good.
doesn't it? I love it, but it's not what the pattern looks like.
Oh, really? And the color is excellent.
I
Like,
know it's not
really
fun.
shows it off.
So it's another Patton's Classic
Oh,
Wool Superwash DK.
in the DK.
Yep, and I think the colorway is gold. So I had a few part balls of that, so that's what I'm doing.
I
But
love
so
it.
Mary has been knitting along with my New Start Monday knits every week, and she's been doing better at them than I have at getting them finished. But she started this, and a couple of the knitters in our guild, because our reversible cables was kind of our theme for our guild month this month. And so a couple people have cast this on, and I posted a picture of mine. I don't know, maybe when it was like down here or something. And
Mhm.
Mary's like, "Did I knit it wrong?" She's like, "Mine doesn't look like that." And so I went back and I looked at the pattern, and of course, no, I'm the one knitting it wrong. Mary did hers completely fine.
Yeah, Mary is here. She
But
says, I'm here.
she's here. Hey, Mary. And so then I got thinking, I'm like, yeah, I remember when I was looking at the pattern, and I think I said this at one point when I was talking to somebody about it, that I looked through some of the projects and the project pages, and somebody had their cowl, like their finished cowl, and it was laid out flat, but obviously, right, it was more this length. And it was basically 2x2 rib with a cable. And I'm like, that seems like there's not enough cables in that. So then, anyways, when I cast on, I read the pattern and then kind of misread it. And I thought it said do 10 rows. I think the pattern said do 10 rows, cable, and then do another 10 rows and repeat, which then means you go and do another 10 rows and then
Yeah, so
cable.
20 rows in
So you
between the cable.
Yes. But I just, read it, glanced, and was like,
10 rows
rows,
cable, 10 rows.
cable, 10 rows. And then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do 10 rows and cable. So that's what I've been doing.
That's all right. It looks good.
I love how it looks. But yeah, it does not look the way the
Not
actual
quite
pattern.
as long lava flow as the other one.
Yes, yes. It is much more flowy, maybe. Mine is more curvy. But but there again, right? Is there really any right or wrong? I mean, I guess if you
No.
love the look of the original pattern, you would
Well, yeah,
be liking this. But really, you just knit and you thread cables in. Does it really matter where they are?
wrong according to the pattern, but right if you love it.
I like it. I
I
think
think it looks good.
I like it too. So that's what I'm just keeping
Yeah.
going. So
I think
I,
if the cables were farther apart, you would have like wider sections, right?
yeah, you would. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I
but
like
that's all right.
and see, and I'm thinking this is my go-to because look at I've got remember my little sample that I did? Which is basically the same. I mean, this is I was just playing with this and it really
I like the gold one better.
do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
You
is
probably don't
basically
have holes.
no, because these are offset, because it's
That's
every
right.
10 rows and then you cable.
Yeah.
So
Not
you
two of
end
them
up,
going at the same place together.
yeah. So it's like the bottom one down here. But anyways, basically the same thing. So obviously this is what I like. So that's what I'm doing. So it's going to be a cowl, and I'm thinking that I'm just going to, oh, a sad crochet square.
No,
Um,
look, it doesn't look sad. It just looks little.
it's a itty
Mary
bitty.
says, I started out doing the cables closer. I think the pattern is deceiving. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds that way.
Yeah.
If
Anyways,
you do 10 and then they should do like It should be do 10 and then start the repeat as cable 20 rows, cable 20 rows or something.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. I thought if I was writing out the pattern, I
Mhm.
would not have wrote it the way the pattern was written. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I would have done. 1 to 20, knit 2, purl
Mhm.
2, cable row, repeat. Like, anyways, it's fine.
It looks good, man.
I like it. So I think I'm just gonna keep going. It is just like one loop around. I'm not sure how long it said to go, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm about half done. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm having fun with it. So it's been a cable month apparently for me. So that has been a lot of fun.
Well, it's
But
good. Yeah, you got to talk and I got to eat my breakfast.
there you go.
So, really funny thing, right when you started talking, I got a notification on my phone. We are now under a snow squall watch. After saying no snow for a day.
So isn't that funny? Is
Yeah,
that, I wonder if that's probably not us. I don't know.
probably not.
Probably just you. You're farther north. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
we get them off the lake if it comes in this far. We have a lot of snow. I can't even show you because I'd have to turn the
Turn everything.
laptop around to show you out my back window. But I think everybody has seen a lot of snow this year in places they didn't even want to see it. So,
Yeah, like Florida. And who was it? Was it Sally? Sally.
Louisiana, Texas.
Yeah. I think Sally, it was you that you posted like pictures of like a snowman and a snow angel, wasn't it? Like crazy.
That's right, Marianne. Knit for the rest of the day. Well, I tell you, I have been knitting a lot this week because I finished my hat. And then I did not finish something else, but I knit a lot. Do you want to see?
Yeah. I'm like, are you gonna like pull out a finished sweater now?
Not a finished sweater, but
Hey, that looks like most of a sleeve.
it is.
Woohoo, look at you
I'm so
go.
excited. I am so excited.
Oh, have you tried it on lately?
I have not. I have not tried it on yet. And it's funny because I thought about it last night. I'm like, should I put this on? I knit the body. So the pattern says knit the body 13 to 15 inches. And I like a longer sweater. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to knit it 15 inches and cast off because I was ready to be done. And then start, that was on third, was that Wednesday night I finished the body? Maybe Wednesday night. Oh, it feels really funny having one cold arm and one not cold arm. Let me see if I can get back far
Ooh,
enough for you to see this darn thing.
it looks good. It looks perfect.
In my sweatpants, aren't they lovely? Actually, that's a really nice length. I like that. So it's just right on the fullest part of my butt.
Are you seriously just trying this on for length right now, the first time?
Yep, right now.
You're killing me.
I know. I got pieces of fuzz. So this was all done before. Look at my sleeve.
It looks great.
I am 5 million times happier with the sweater. Don't you remember how huge it was
Yeah.
before? It was gigantic.
It
And the now the armpits are like where they should be. The sleeve is not a great big, you know.
it
I'm
looks
gonna wear the
fantastic.
heck out of this thing. Oh
You were
my
going
goodness.
to.
I am.
It's like if only
I
you
want
could
I
just
want to wear
wear
it
it.
already.
It's good. Yay.
Okay, so I'll recap now, just in case, everybody isn't sick of hearing it for the 5 millionth time, because this is the second time I've knit the sweater. Sorry, the second time this sweater. And then I have knit my sister's, which was the same sweater. Simple summer tweed, top down V-neck. And it is by somebody, Heidi Heidi Kermeyer.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. It's on Ravelry. It's a great sweater, really. Like the construction, it's good, it's simple. You could always, if you don't like just the rolled kind of hems, you can easily put like a 1 by 1 rib on, or a 2 by 2 on the bottom, or
Okay. I like the rolled
I
edge
do too. And then so mom knit the sweater and she does not care for the rolled.
though. Okay.
It took her a bit to kind of, it's just not something she's used to. She's used
Mm.
to a more structured, polished look, right? And I
Yeah.
said, Mom, it's the look. It's, the way it is, just put it on and wear it. So I have seen her wear it now a couple of times, but I
Good.
think she more
Good.
wears it as a, throw on around the house kind of sweater. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna wear the heck out of this sweater.
Maybe your mom's wearing it ice fishing right now.
She could be.
That would be a perfect use for a nice warm sweater.
So yeah, and I'm following the instructions for the decreases this time. I'm following all the instructions. So I'm decreasing every 10 rows and I have to do that 10 times. And I'm already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm almost at my 7th decrease. I'm going to have the sweater done before the end of the month, Louise, because next Friday you're starting sweaters. I want to be able to cast on or have had cast on Saturday morning already.
Well,
Next,
that's what I
next
was
week.
just
So
going to say.
I have to wind yarn. I'm not even going to talk about what I'm doing because I could change my mind before next Saturday.
I haven't decided what I'm doing either, but
You
today,
haven't even decided, and you have to do a 2 week sweater. You haven't swatched.
no.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm like, wow, Louise.
But okay, yeah,
Usually
so
you're so prepared.
well, I think I am looking at the yarn I'm going to use.
So you've thought that far that you've got your yarn.
Think so. I think so. There
Good.
is another sweater quantity of yarn, but I might have to do a little more looking for it.
I have a few sweater quantities of yarn.
Yeah, I might get on that today. Figure that out, what I'm gonna do. Um, but yeah, so everybody, sweater month is February. So the top-down tweed thingy that you just showed, I can never remember which way all those words go in what order.
Simple summer tweed simple summer tweed top down V-neck.
Yeah. So
This is a quick sweater.
it is, and it's a free pattern as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's written for Aaron Weight.
So
I could knit
now
another one.
you could.
I have another, I have more, the same yarn. I didn't even say what it was. It's Ella Ray something or other. I don't have, nope, it's upstairs. I have another ball left over, but it's upstairs.
Okay.
And then I have the same in a nice blue,
You could do
like
that.
very, very similar to this color.
But I like that
Whole,
color.
whole sweater quantity. Because that's what I originally was going to knit my sister's sweater out of until I realized that maybe knitting her a hand wash only sweater was not a great idea.
That's right. But then you get it. So
I could even do color work. Could I? Because I could seriously. So this color is like, I think it was called, it's like a coffee reference. It might be, um, it is like a really, really reddish brown. But I think it's called, what's the drink, the Italian coffee that's really strong? Everybody, oh, espresso. Is that Italian?
I think that's the colorway.
It's looking, sorry.
That's the colorway you think it is
I
espresso.
think it's called espresso. is showing red on the screen, but it is not.
So
It's a
would
darker brown.
so are you saying you would follow the same pattern, but like throw some color work in it, or you could
Oh no,
stripe
I was
it,
just gonna
or
say I could do a color work. I could add some of this brown in with the
okay,
blue
with the blue. Sure. Oh
if I
yeah,
wanted to. It would be super contrasty, but whatever.
that would totally work.
Marianne, it is a perfect fit. I love it. I'm so happy I ripped it out. Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
am too. I am too. I'm glad that you're happy with it.
Yeah.
I
So
could,
do you have anything else you wanted to show, or is that just what you're working on is the
yeah, I've just been working on this week. I want to try
did you
this
do any
knit.
crochet granny squares?
Um, yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to talk about it? You were working on the Wednesday night. You were watching the video while we were
I
chatting.
was, but then I pulled it all out. So I have come to the conclusion last night that I need to skip day 8 or something for right now because I keep
Oh yeah, if you have one
not,
that's like just not working for you and it's causing you frustration, just skip it. Go
yeah,
to the next one.
I'm going to. So yeah, and then I didn't have, yeah, everything from Wednesday night on, the week has just been,
It's been one of those weeks.
yeah, so, but I'm hoping today, I'm making today like a self-care day.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I think that means I have a friend coming over who is also a crocheter.
Oh,
So
good.
I
Maybe they
know.
can help you a little bit. Sometimes when you're sitting with somebody and they can point out things to you, and it just sometimes it just clicks that,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking
Especially if you overthink it a little too much.
so I think that will I think I'll work on some of the squares this weekend, grab my sweater yarn, kind of plan that out. I can't believe sweater month. That also means, oh my gosh. That
It
also
also
is
means,
that also means that Sock Madness sign up is a week from today.
oh boy.
Hold on to your socks, everybody, because the Sock Madness stock is gonna start like
Oh, Susanna says she's just going to start day 8. She'll let you know how it goes.
okay, Suzanne. All right, look at that. Then I feel like we can knit them or we can crochet them together
Kelly, what are you
apart.
getting into?
Cheryl, look at
Oh,
all
wait.
your squares.
I know my stacks are getting tall.
That
So
is amazing.
when I sit down, and and then I'm like, did I knit squares yesterday? I don't know. I don't remember. So then sorry, not knit, crochet. So then I'm like, yeah, I better throw some more squares at. So I did 3 more last night. I tried to do like 3 every night because
Yeah,
they're little, right? They're like little 2-inch squares. They're like 2 grams each. And I just pull out one of my scraps of Croy, and this ball here was mostly a full ball. And this is the one that's like got all these funky colors. I think I
I like that.
did all of these. I might have done 4 last night. This is all the same ball of yarn.
Look at that. What colors?
And then it turns into this, and then it turns into this, and then now it's starting back into that red
Okay,
color
that red color. Yeah,
here.
I can
I
see
don't
it.
know where it's going from there because I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I don't remember what it's called. It's in there. I got a ball band, but whatever. It's probably going to come back like this now.
That looks Christmassy.
It does, doesn't it? Because here's the one before that. Yeah. So I'm in the pink. See? Now
Ooh,
it's going to start back with this red
yeah,
and then probably going to hit some green. I don't know.
that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, they're not the prettiest looking squares, but I'm sure when
They're fantastic.
they're kind of funky looking.
I love it.
They look like somebody threw some tie-dye on them.
That's what makes them look fun.
Yeah, so once I get I don't know, I'm just gonna keep going.
Oh no. Did you read Carol's comment? Last night I was
Last night it
crocheting.
was crochet number 24 and redid it about 8 times before I got it right. Number 24. Oh wow.
That is not encouraging for me. Yikesies. Well, so I knew Nikki said day 20 was an easy one. I may just go back and just do some plain granny square ones because I did actually like doing those. Oh, Debbie says, I like those squares, Cheryl. Regular grannies. Oh, are too holy for her. Okay.
Yeah, these are just have holes in the, so you got three, and then you do two in the space, do across the three, two in the space, and then this next row is two in the space, and then you do five and two in the space.
Okay. Yeah, those ones are growing on me more and more.
Yeah, they're just simple. This is all from the same skeiny yarn. This is the copper colors, I think,
Yep.
which I had a hurt ball of, so I just whip out some of those every once in a while.
That's great.
And then I did this
Cute.
purpley teal one. Oh, it's not really hard. I just misread the pattern.
Okay. Well, Jude and I will get back to you on that.
Oh, add it to the skip list. You have to try it.
I know I'm gonna try it too, but the fact that if Carol had trouble with it is not
Well, she just could have been having one of those days that, your brain just wasn't following along.
could have. Could
You
have.
never know. It happens.
It does. Most
Hmm.
definitely. Oh, Nikki, okay, so here you go. Okay, Jude, there's hope. Nikki said she had no problems with 24, but today's super easy. Oh, just clusters. And what?
For the
Hemmings
most part,
doubles?
hemmings, singles, half doubles, and doubles.
What's Hemmings singles?
I
I've
don't know.
never
It was
heard of that.
probably like a autocorrect.
Oh, maybe, maybe.
Half singles, yeah.
Half singles. Okay. I'm like,
Half
oh,
singles,
something.
half doubles, and doubles.
Half singles.
What the hell's a
I
half
didn't,
single?
I didn't even was gonna say I didn't even know there was a half single.
It's probably UK term.
I don't know.
Isn't a half single a slip stitch? Debbie, I am using the muslin, like the plain croy. I bought 13 balls of it, just the plain cream.
Nice.
My brain was probably sleeping, Carol says.
Were you
Yeah,
doing it too
happens
late
to
at
me.
night? I know. Okay, well that's okay, so there you go. But see, but that does just go to show, right? What somebody finds easy, somebody else can find
Half double.
tricky and oh, a
See, it's
half
okay.
double.
That's okay.
Okay. So, but anyways, the fact that day 24, I loved doing clusters. Loved clusters. Yeah, I'm gonna just watch my Instagram. Well, maybe not super close because I'm like it can take me a long time to do a square, but I have this I want to like just whip out a square and another square and another square.
The keyboard gremlins are after you.
Poor Nikki.
Thanks.
Um,
Thanks, Debbie. It's going to be scrappy and just, whatever. So
yeah, that's
I'm
fantastic.
hopeful.
Have you been watching the Facebook group because everybody's been posting the pictures of their squares and
I have seen some in my feed, yes.
yeah,
Not gone to the actual group. I'm pretty sure I see everything in my feed, but you
it's
never know with Facebook these days.
yeah, I know. Kara posted pictures. I think she did like her seven squares, And I think hers yarn looked like a variegated black and yellow. It looked really fun. And Susie, your Battenberg. Oh my gosh. Every time you post a picture, because you're joining as you are you joining as you go, or just like you do like a week's worth of squares and then you join them in. But it is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So Cheryl, you haven't done any of your joining ones, like your cream colored ones yet, have you?
No. I think I'm going to make a lot of squares before I start that because I feel like because I'm working off the same like half dozen colorways,
Yes.
that part of my blanket will all end up just those, 6 different colors. And then later I'll end up with other colors because let's face it, I have about 12 other colorways sitting waiting for socks to be made that eventually I will have leftovers from to use as well.
Right.
So
Okay, but what I'm thinking is, are you going to just crochet your cream color square and set it aside?
I
Or
haven't I haven't decided yet.
so could you
I'm
just
gonna I have to go look
crochet
at the tutorial in the pattern to see how it is she's calling for them. Because I know in the pattern she is calling for you to join on some colored ones when you crochet the plain,
okay. Okay,
right? Then
that's what I was
after you get it done, you don't break the yarn, you then add join on some colored ones on each of the four
okay.
sides.
Hmm.
So but I have to go see if I'm gonna like how she's joining them because in my mind, I want them joined. I want to join them with a single crochet around
Hmm.
on the top side
Okay.
so that I get the white, just a white joining line all the way around.
Right.
But I won't have two colors together, so I don't know,
Yeah.
it might not matter.
Okay. All right. That's what I remembered you had said you didn't want to start joining because of the color. You
Yeah.
want variation
But
and,
I like that look of the chain in between them all. You know what I mean? To
yeah.
see that nice line of chain
Okay.
down the joining line. So I don't know. I gotta
Hmm.
go look at it. I haven't looked. I just making squares.
Possibilities. We'll see today if you are in the middle of a snowstorm
Well, I
making
doubt it's gonna be a snowstorm.
I
They
know.
say snow squalls and it snows for a bit and then it snows really hard for a little bit and then it doesn't snow for a bit and whatever.
Yeah.
It's just winter.
It's just winter. That's true. But still, it sounds like a perfect day to have a hot cup of tea and knit a blanket
It's
or
always a
crochet a
good day
blanket.
for a hot cup of tea and sitting under a blanket.
Well, all right. Carry on. Carry on.
I will. I should be working. I got my file thing out here. I should be working on my HST.
Well, that
Do I want to?
doesn't
No,
sound very fun.
no.
Maybe that's you need to do a little bit of both.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I had one bag I had to make in the morning. Then I went to the post office and then I had to go with my daughter to collect my other daughter's vehicle from the mechanic. And we came back and it was lunchtime. I had some lunch and I sat for the rest of the afternoon in the living room knitting on my sweater, watching Caroline and Carrie did a 3-hour wit parade
Ooh,
video over on Evertotes, and I watched all of that and knit.
that sounds like a perfect afternoon.
That was my Friday afternoon, working hard.
That sounds like a self-care afternoon.
It was wonderful. It's about all I want to do. I swear my motivation is so low right now. And it's not that I'm tired or feeling lazy or whatever. I just have not got a lot of motivation. I don't know if it's just a lot of world events going on right now and you're thinking about a lot of things. business is slow, so that's kind of on my mind, and just a lot of stuff. And sometimes I'm just like, I have no motivation to do anything. I'm just going to go sit and do something I love doing.
Well,
So watching YouTube and knitting,
I think
crocheting,
sometimes that's
cross
just what
stitch.
you need to do.
Well, it is what it is, right?
I saw another whatever video I was listening to. Oh my gosh, look how big that is. Is that Susie's?
Look, yeah, that's her Battenberg. That's crazy. Look how much she's got done.
I know. What is she going to do for the rest of the year? She's going to have that done in no time.
Sorry.
Holy moly, look at that. I know. Every time I see her
There
post
you can see my outside.
and in progress, oh, that just gives me motivation to keep going. What was I say? Oh, so the other thing we had talked about, or well, or maybe it was just me, about, remember the last weekend of the month, taking like the Saturday or the weekend to work on Christmassy holiday thingies?
Yeah, on something that you wanted to do that was like a, adventy or something,
Yeah. Do a Christmas
that you wanted done
ball.
for, yeah, for at the end of the year. Yes, that's right.
So that means that that is this weekend, you guys.
That's today.
That is
Oh my
today.
God, today, Nikki says, yeah, maybe I
I
should go
know.
knit a little stocking or
Yes. So
a little
that
knee sweater or something.
that would be really fun to see a bunch of those today and tomorrow in the Facebook group. See, especially if it's kind of snowy and
I don't
nobody's
know if I can knit
in.
just one.
Well, you can do more, but just think, everybody, today is the day that our future self is going to come back and be like, remember
Say
that
thank
weekend in
you. Thank you.
January? Yes. We are all going to be so happy come next November, knowing that we have got 12 brand new Christmas knit balls to put on a tree, or snowflakes for a garland, or whatever it is you want to do. Oh, Liz, you're knitting mini muffin socks to gift your friend. So like you're gonna like start them and then gift it like next year?
Nice.
That's good. See? All right. We got to
Well, I
do this.
finished my one a month thing.
You did, didn't you?
I I did. They haven't seen it completed yet.
I'm,
My cross stitch.
yeah.
Well,
You
you
should,
saw it last week, except for I had one little bit left to do. Are you ready for this? I
yeah.
need I need something to put behind it. Why can't I have a piece of paper sitting right here? There we go. That'll work. I'll show you this piece of paper after. It's hilarious.
Look at you got the
There, I
whole
got the
border
snowflake
done.
done. And I couldn't stop. I couldn't wait till February. I did the border. I finished the border last night. It took me a few nights. Those borders are no joke.
There's a lot of stitching in there.
There is a lot of stitching in there.
Oh, but that is so
So,
cute. Look at that first one. Oh my gosh.
part one is done.
The
I love that
snowflake.
snowflake. Can you tell that it's red, the dots?
Yes.
You can.
Yep.
There we go.
I
Yeah.
love it.
So I got it done. So number two for February is love.
Oh, of course. That's
I
love.
can take it out because it's just the little paper. Hold on. Isn't that sweet?
It is very cute. Oh, lovely.
So yeah, I couldn't wait to start. I'm like, you know what? There's no rules. It's my chart, my project, and if I want to move ahead, yeah, it's pretty,
Exactly.
isn't it, Marg, with the white around the outside edge?
It's very cute. Little
Yeah,
heart.
this one actually is two-tone green, and you can't hardly tell because the colors are so close together. The inside edge is darker than the outside edge, but
Oh, yes. When you
so
say that,
nice.
I can see that.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
love this green fabric.
it's gorgeous.
I love it. It's going to be so nice when it's done. I have to show you. This is my math.
Oh,
It's my math sheet. So can you tell what I'm trying to figure out?
nope. C's and D's and S's and
So we have a circle
diameter,
and a
circumference.
rectangle. Trying to figure out how big of a piece you need to go around your circle. So if I want to make a bag that's a cylinder shape and I want it to be 8 inches
Oh,
across, right here,
yeah.
and I want it to be 8 inches across, then I have to figure out how big of a piece to cut to go around within the seam allowance.
I
There's my math.
I
And
feel
whoever said in high school that you at some point in your life would not need to learn how to use pi?
I was just gonna say, I feel like our grade 10 math teacher is just being like, and that's what I was trying to tell you.
I won't tell anybody. I had to go look this up online and print off the paper, but I still had to do the math. So,
All right.
do you want to see what I made recently that I had to use that math for?
Absolutely, because I think it's gonna be a
Abs-
cool bag.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this is why I don't make bags because that math
So
right there is not my thing.
this isn't necessarily a bag, but any of you that now have circular sock knitting machines, I am making, sorry,
Oh,
that pink just blows out like crazy. Woo! I am making their desk covers.
oh,
A little handle, little hangy loop if you want to hang it on the side of your table or whatever to catch scrap or whatever. So,
yeah.
and look, they got little tiny socks on it.
Oh my God, how perfect for a sock
So,
machine.
yeah. So this was
Ooh.
my prototype that was in my head. I love everything about it. I'm going to make a bunch of these and put them in the shop.
Oh my gosh, Cheryl, that is amazing.
Yeah. So
That's a
that I was
great.
going to say before when I was talking about things I should be doing, I was already thinking today that I might go down and cut out a bunch of these and get ready to
Oh yeah.
need to do some new products. I also have new linen in. I have 5 new prints of linen that came in like last month. No, they came in before Christmas. Yeah, so that would be in December,
Okay.
early December, maybe even the end of November. No, early December. Anyway, I haven't even washed any of it yet, so that might be on my list too, but
That's oh, I love that. I love that handle on top.
so and I had to not that anybody really cares about this because unless you sew, but I hate when you make a cylinder and the lining just drops in and sits there and then you could pull it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to come up with a way to make sewing the circle easier than having to do two separate pieces and put them together. And I come up with a way to sew it so that I sewed the bottom on the outside and then I turned it inside and sewed the lining on as well in the seam. I attached this pink to the exterior fabric to start on the circle, attach them together. And then when I went to sew the inside together, I sew the cylinder onto the same seam. So look, they don't come apart.
Oh wow.
So the lining doesn't pull out of the inside of the bag. Like this will not pull out. They're all attached together. So when you pull your stuff out, or if it was a knitting bag or whatever, and you go to pull your stuff out, your lining isn't going to come out with it. And now I'm going to do my bigger cylinder knitting bags in the exact same way. First one I sent out this week, I did with that method of construction.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So there's my desk cover for my circular sock machine. These are just for CSMs. So anybody who has a machine and they want a dust cover for it. There's nothing in here for your needles to catch on, no seams other than that one around the top, but yeah, and you can throw this in the washer and the dryer and it will come out looking pretty much the same other than it needs a little press. Woo!
That is fantastic.
There's my little plug for my new bag, not my new bag, my new
But
dust
you're
covers.
I think that's a great idea. You'll
And
have
more sheep, Marg, and more sheep wet.
your crusted
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
monthly.
And more sheep. I love it. It's gonna be so good. So good. I was gonna talk about something else and now I can't remember what the heck it was.
Well, and then let me just say before we wrap up that on Friday night, January 31st, Jocelyn and I are going to be podcasting on the Wildflower Wool channel, 7:30. It's going to kind of be the official cast on party. Not really. I mean, it's going to be in the Friday night in the evening, so you can of course cast on during the day, but it's going to be the kickoff of the 2-week sweater challenge, January 31st to February 14th.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
that's
It's gonna be
exciting.
it's gonna be
Woohoo.
so fun. Oop, I better mark my row. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna find my yarn. I'm gonna pull out the yarn
Okay.
I'm looking at, and I'm gonna debate if that's really what I want to knit or if I want to find something else. I've got lots to choose from, so it's not like I don't have yarn.
Oh, I'm
And,
just reading Susanna's comments. It's like she has to be up at 7 a.m. to watch us on the
oh,
West Coast. She says it's still dark here. Sunrise is not for another 40 minutes.
oh my gosh. Well, Suzanne, I hope you're snuggled in bed under the covers watching us.
Yeah. It's hard to pick a time, it really doesn't matter, when you try to do these things, it doesn't always work for everybody. I mean, I don't even like getting out of bed to start at 9 a.m. here. So, but if we did it any later in the day on a Saturday, say 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, then it would be like half the day is gone and,
Yeah.
eats too much into your day if you have plans. It's starting to snow here more now. So,
Oh, there's a few flakes in the air here now too.
every once in a while when we come on a Sunday night, that's always good too.
That's okay. And sometimes when we do that, it is good because then some other
Yeah,
people have a chance to catch
to
us live
watch.
and
Yeah,
yeah, which is always fun.
yeah. Live is always fun, but you can
Yeah.
watch us whenever. Sometimes I go back and watch us later too.
Do you? You know what?
Because I forget what we talk about. And then I can look at the things instead of having to, you know, be reading and thinking about what the
Exactly.
heck I'm doing.
Well, I'm so excited. I know. So I'm going to try and get this cowl done so I can have 2 finishes for our accessory challenge. Very excited about that. Um, oh, the join super
Okay,
fun
Nikki, I'll look
square.
at that.
That's for the squares. I posted a link in the group. Yes, I
Yeah,
saw a couple people, must have been maybe Nikki's yours was one. A couple people I think posted ways to join or so that's good. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm going to
yeah.
think about that in November.
I used to whip stitch them on the back loop and then you could just see the top.
Yeah, but that's not, you don't.
Um, no, I don't want to sew them together.
Okay. I I think you guys would it I don't know. I was gonna say might even find a Christmas movie to watch this afternoon. And
I watched a Hallmark movie on Women's Network last night. Did you
did you?
watch it?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Not a Christmas one, just a regular.
Well, now
Hallmark
they
movie.
probably have like the Valentine's Day, which of course,
Yeah, I don't know. With some chick with anxiety and some new guy moved in the house across the street with his daughter, and
and let me
it
guess,
was
did they
it was it was
fall
cute.
in love and live
Of
happily ever
course
after?
they did.
I know. See? I know. See the like the yeah, they're all the same. It's just these ones you add in some hearts and take out the snowman and the gingerbread, right? And it's
Yeah.
but that's what everybody wants is a happy, feel good. Oh my God.
I just wanted something to watch because TV these days is absolute crap since the new
Well,
year. Because
you
they've
know,
changed all the channels and stuff I used to watch. I'm very much a kind of watch the same thing all the time.
okay.
So if none of my actual shows that I like to watch were on, I would just go to Animal Planet and I could sit and watch like Northwood's Law or Dr. Jeff Rocky Mountain Vet or whatever,
Yeah.
because they're shows I like. I've seen them all a million times. They're just, like noise in the background while I'm knitting or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. I
Yeah.
don't I don't actually have to pay attention. And Animal Planet is gone and none of the shows are on anymore. So now I don't have a go-to other than if I want to put the comedy channel on and watch 500 episodes of either Friends or Big Bang, which is okay once in a while, but not every
Yeah.
night. So now I'm lost.
Well,
Now I
okay.
go to
Oh,
YouTube.
I've got, well, that's okay. That's okay. I was gonna say I've got a couple things. I can no possible way I can keep all these in my brain at the same time. Um, have you watched The Way Home? It's on
No.
Stack, so I don't know if you can stream it.
Yeah, I don't have Stack.
Okay.
It's not free, is it?
No. See, and that's
No.
how I watch the W channel is through Prime and then Stack, and then I can get the W channel. But
What's it called?
The Way Home.
Okay.
That's what I binge watch. So it's on weekly. So it's on season 3 has started. And so I went back, so like 2 years ago, I started watching season 1. Last year I did not watch all of season 2. I think I just watched the first episode. And so this year I went back and rewatched all of season 1, all of season 2, the first 2 episodes of season 3. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to go back and start at season 1 again. So I really, really liked it. It's time travel. And it's
Oh,
really,
there you go. I,
I just really, really like it. So I would
I
if
wrote it.
anybody's looking to binge watch something
Yeah,
and
I wrote it down.
oh
Now
my
I'm getting
gosh,
lots.
Knots
Knots
Landing.
Landing.
Oh my gosh, that's a blast from
That's
the
funny.
past.
I have lots of streaming services that like I have Netflix, which I'm really upset because they're putting the price up like $2 more a month. And to me, it's already too expensive. It's
Uh,
not something I watch every day. Probably on the weekends, I might watch a movie or a documentary or something if they come out with something new. But,
yeah,
it's just, and the price you pay. But I also have Prime because I pay for Amazon Prime, so I get their streaming service.
right.
And my sister pays for Disney, so we share, and I have Disney Plus I can watch. I also can watch Plex,
Oh,
because my sister's late husband had that for years and years, and she still hasn't. We all watch on it. So I have lots of places I can stream things, but just then you got to go looking for something. And I find you spend just as much time scrolling, looking
trying to
for something
find.
to watch as you do watching
Yeah,
something. Mary had a good idea. I'm knitting puffy hearts for my nurses. That'll be in my holiday knitting. Those are cute. I,
that
I,
is
you should post some, Mary, so we can see them.
yes. And the
And
pattern.
Susanna says, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, no, I was just gonna say yes. If you've got the pattern or if there is a link, stick it in the Facebook
Oh,
group.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Um, oh, they jumped. Hold on a sec.
with Susanna's, you can make squares, so you can do a crochet
Oh,
square Christmas tree.
yeah, that's what I was going to read. And then it jumped and I couldn't find it because my eyeballs did not adjust. Oh, on Netflix. Yeah, This Is Us. I watched it when it was actually new on television, except for I never did
Yes.
watch the last season. I could always go watch that. I kind of got bored with it, I think.
I watched This Is Us as well, and I think I
Yeah.
might have watched it in like real time,
Yeah.
but I don't know, the last wherever it ended, the one, I don't know, it was like super sad, and I don't know if I
Yeah.
went back and watched any more of it.
Well, yeah, it was one of those shows where you almost cry every episode for some reason or
Yeah.
other. I never did watch the last season. Oh,
Yeah.
Catherine says she's been watching The Love Boat.
Oh my God, that would be, I would like to
Love
do that.
Boat.
I know. Oh my God, I watched that all the time as a kid.
Oh, there you go. Debbie says The Way Home is on Prime in the States, so I'll have to go check that. Who's in that show?
Andy McDowell.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hey,
And
Tanya.
yeah, I don't, I would, that's my suggestion. If you guys haven't watched it and you can, and you're looking for something, I would suggest that one.
There you go.
But oh, I was gonna say back to the sweater quick before we Carol Carol gave me a pattern. One of her Carol's she writes, she's got this really quick and easy sweater cardigan pattern. And she gave Sam and we haven't seen Sam this morning, have we?
No.
Um, a copy of the pattern. So I think that should be my 2 week sweater because it's knit with bulky yarn.
Oh, there
I
you
should
go.
look and see what oh, hold on. Look what I just happened to see. I've been looking on this shelf. I need to look on this one and look at this. Oh, can I grab it? I have this sitting here and it's a number 5.
What is that?
It
What
is
is it?
Charisma, Loops and Threads Charisma.
Oh, there you go. And you have a
Oh,
bunch of that?
I've got
Of
9
course.
balls of this.
Wow. So number 5, is that like a chunky?
It's a chunky, yeah. What else do I have on this wall? Oh, oh, you know what else I have? What is, I don't
Sit
even,
tight, folks. We're here for a little bit longer.
what is this? I don't even know what this is. There's no ball band on this.
Oh, I
This,
like that. That's pretty.
this obviously came from Listowel,
That's
and
some chunky.
yeah, it's a chunky.
That looks thicker than the other stuff.
I don't know.
I like that with the little neps in it.
Yeah, me too.
How many balls of that you got? A few?
I think
Enough. If you're counting that many, you got enough.
I think I have 6.
That's a big ball.
It is a big ball,
Is that like 200 grams?
probably.
Nice.
Okay. I've got lots of options.
You do. So I wanted to mention, and I forgot, so lying in bed this morning, every morning when I wake up, I roll over because my alarm goes off on my phone. So I grab my phone to turn it off, and then I kind of look at my phone for 5 minutes or so. And I opened my email and I got email from Your Inspirations because ever since I ordered my Croy, now I get emails from them constantly. Yeah, Kira, I love the blue in it too.
Mm.
And it's Karen cakes, but it's some girlitude is. But look at these granny straight pullover.
Oh, that's pretty.
There's some patterns in this week's. And look at this one, crochet floral motif tee. Wouldn't that be really nice and some cotton?
That's cute.
I would go with a light cotton like Grace or something like that, or it would be too heavy. But and then there's a few knitted ones that really are not that exciting. Some weird ruffly stuff. But look at this. Do you remember these when you were little?
Oh my goodness, yes.
And
I
yet the margarine tub would sit in the bottom.
yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought these were really cute. If I can blow it up a little bit.
That is really cute.
Just got on over a blouse.
Oh, so it's just a yeah. Oh yeah, that's really cute.
Those are hexie shapes, but I really liked this granny stripe top. I thought that was really cute. And that's just clusters.
Oh, I can maybe do that.
Next year, your 2 week sweater next year. I bet you can whip that off, no problem.
Do a clustered crochet sweater.
Crochet goes way faster.
Never know. That could
There
be a thing.
you go.
Ooh, hooking and stitching island style. Antoinette. I'm trying to
What?
think of who said she's got a copy of the snow globe hat and cast on.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Might not. Oh, there. Okay. I'm like, I don't see that.
Oh, so I'm
I
just
know
going
I
back.
forget what her name is
I
again.
know. Is it Antoinette?
I think you're right. Yes. Yeah, I like the
Okay.
hexies too, Diane. Well,
Younger
we
on
could
Netflix.
yammer on here all morning. It's 10
I know.
after
We
hours.
could. I'm just knitting away. I did my cable row. Now I'm just doing 10 rows and then I'll cable again.
Good. I'm gonna knit on my sweater some more, and I'm probably gonna go cozy up in the living room for a little bit and watch some YouTube, find a podcast to watch for a little bit. I think Jody and Tracy put out a new one this week that I have not watched. That's a good
Ooh,
couple hours of
that's a
sitting knitting.
3 hour. Good. Well, then there you go. Sounds like you've got a perfect
It does. And then I might go
afternoon.
down and cut out some, you know,
Oh, yeah. Sew and knit and you watch YouTube like on a snowy,
yeah,
cool
yeah.
day. I'm just sitting here thinking, I need to go out. Darn it. I do have an errand I have to run this morning, so maybe
Not
I'll
me,
just
man. I
maybe I'll
went
just
to London on Thursday and ran all my errands. Thursday? No, on Friday. Oh my goodness. Well, being in the city in the afternoon on Friday when it was had snowed and it's crazy busy at 4 o'clock. I was right by your house. I went and got birdseed.
did you? Yeah.
Yeah. And we went to Michael's. Adrian wanted to go to Michael's
Nice.
and Costco. Well, I tell you, it took me over half an hour to get from your house out of the city on the East End
Oh, yes. Easy. Yeah. Yeah.
at 4 o'clock.
Yes. During non-rush hour, it takes 20 minutes to get
Yeah. And
part way.
when it's
But
not
yeah,
snowy and greasy and gross.
but yeah, rush hour would take you half an hour.
Yeah.
Yep,
It was
yep, yep.
crazy.
Ah. All right. Oh yeah, Tanya says Grocery Girls is like watching a full-length movie.
That's right. I like watching it. It's, mindless chatter, often nice things to look at and,
Yeah,
inspiration for new patterns or yarn you've never seen or whatnot. Not that I'm buying any yarn. I'm on a diet.
a yarn diet.
I'm on an everything diet right now,
Uh,
other than food, because $300 on food at Costco the other day,
yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's all
other
right.
than my toilet paper.
Most of us have got good, well-stocked yarn stashes that
Yes,
we should knit from, right?
that's
And
right.
then my way of thinking is that if you knit some things out of your stash right now, and then when the fiber festivals start up, then you can pick up the odd thing here or there because you've
Absolutely.
gotten rid of some, so then some can come back in, right?
Yeah. Oh, and I applied for Fergus Fibre Festival this year, which is the last weekend in May. It's a street festival. If you're anywhere possibly close to it, it's an excellent festival. So much fun outside. They close off the street. It's such a great time. Anyway, I applied, so fingers
Ooh.
crossed.
Yes, that would be fun. I would love to go. I've never been to that.
Oh, well.
I've heard it's lots of fun.
Yeah, yeah, for
Good
sure.
stuff. All
I'm
right.
excited.
All right. Well, everybody, knit and crochet all day. And remember Christmas. If you're doing any of your Christmassy thingies all year long, this is the weekend that we had talked about setting aside, and get your sweater yarn ready and your sock madness yarn. I think it was Karen had sent me a message saying that the materials list was posted like a week or more ago. So you can start getting organized for that. Yeah, it's gonna be a good month.
There you go. Woohoo! Bring it on, February.
I know, gonna be great.
All
All
right,
right,
everybody. Have a great
everybody.
week.
Have a good week. Happy knitting, crocheting, and we will see you all next Saturday.